Welcome to the live, all who have decided to come back for a little bit more. I am going live. Well, I'm live now, but I'm going to turn the screen on in just a few seconds, taking care of some housekeeping and sharing out the stream because I'm going to share with you all my progress and update of my New Year's resolutions thus far. Share it here on my Twitter too. In today's live stream, I'm sharing my progress on my New Year's resolutions. Oops, there we go. In today's live stream, I will be sharing my progress on my New Year's resolutions. Okay, just tweeted that out. I already shared it on Facebook. I'm going to share it with a couple of other folks that may be interested. And if you know anyone who would like to join in on the chat and the discussion and maybe share some of the challenges they're having with their own New Year's resolutions, feel free to share that out. And yeah, let's see. Paste and copy. Hey, now I'm trying to copy. Oh, maybe I didn't copy it. Share. Then I have to copy the link. There you go, Kenya. Good job. Copy the link. Share it with her. Share it with him. He might be asleep already. I'll share it anyways. Hey, Homer, come join me in the chat! Exclamation point. I'm talking about my New Year's resolutions, period. And give him the link like so. Let's see, who else? In today's live broadcast, I'm going over my progress for my New Year's resolutions. Exclamation point, come join me! Exclamation point. And copy paste like so. And like so. I'm having a live chat about my progress on my New Year's resolutions if you want to come join us! Exclamation point. And I think everyone else may or may not be at work. But thanks for all who are taking the time out this lovely Friday morning, January 10th. My first week back to work, and also, well, the start of the second week of January. Come join me in the live if you have time. And smiley face. And I'm doing a live stream if you want to come hang out. And that's that. Remember, if anybody watched yesterday's video of me talking about self-promotion, it's an ongoing thing. There's a delicate balance between spamming people and kind of like harassing people and giving them positive peer pressure, but people can always say no. And I guess if they feel really strongly about it, they can always block you too. Not so good. But yeah, I just want to make sure that I do keep some momentum going with anybody who wants to follow me. And they won't know if I don't tell them, right? You ever meet that one friend where they're like, "Oh, I would have done that if you would have told me. You should have let me know." And then you let them know, and then it's kind of like, well, you never know. You never know. You never know which direction it will go in. One more minute. I appreciate anybody who has popped into the live stream. I should probably get on that screen now because I can't see anything. I'm looking at my phone, and I'm also checking out some other stuff. I got one more place to share this live stream out, and I promise I'll be right there. Right there. So thank you all. Anybody who has popped in at this point, leave me a thumbs up. I sure do appreciate it. All right, enough of all that housekeeping stuff. Now on to the fun stuff. Now I'm going to show you my face. Hopefully nobody will run away at that point. I'm back. I've already put the Bible away, so it's okay. I will be doing my Bible readings every morning. That's just my own thing that I kind of started to incorporate. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea or coffee or hot cocoa. Man, I had some real good hot cocoa at work last night. But in either case, I'm going to be doing this particular segment every Friday. Oops. I'm looking at OBS, but I got to make sure that I get my live stream, like my little chat box off to the side, because I have so many different windows open that I don't pay attention. And I got to make sure that I can see people and acknowledge them, because we all want to be acknowledged, right? I hate it when I'm in a chat room and people like ignore you, and maybe they don't see you. Maybe they really don't see you. But if I see you, I will acknowledge you. And if I don't see you, get my attention. Good morning, yo, it's your boy Leo. Hey. Good morning, Erica Brene. Hey. Yo, it's your boy Leo again. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Hey, what's going up? How are you doing? It's me, Watson. What's going on? How's everyone doing? Waiting, LOL, lots of laughs. Yeah, I know. I had to do all the little housekeeping stuff. The video I made yesterday was talking about promoting yourself. For those of you who are already monetized, do you still promote yourself? You probably should be. Just because a certain amount of people know you, you still got to keep that ball going. Don't get complacent. Let everybody know this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is where to find me. I've been on fire lately, but I talked about that already in the video. So anyways, thank you again. Love the green. Yes, these are my colors. These are my channel colors. So I'm really, really getting off into it. And if you haven't seen this one already, I got to get back to OBS because now I can't see myself. Okay, there we go. This is my one of my channel t-shirts. For people who don't want to say my whole name, you can just call me 40 because they call me 40 in the streets. Let me get up. They call me 40 in the streets, the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? I wore this to work for the first time last night. Did a little bit of self-promotion because nobody else is going to talk about me but me. You know, I can't wait. I can't depend on some video to go viral for me to just blow up. And I want to blow up and I want to grow up. So I got to grow myself up. But in either case, welcome. Good morning to everybody. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Yeah, just call me 40. Life of Key. Good morning. Let me see if anybody else came in. All right. I will try my best to keep an eye on the chat. And I do have it on live because when you have it on top chat, you miss people. Just as the thumbnail says, today I'm going over, first of all, who looked at my thumbnail? That thumbnail looks pretty hot, doesn't it? I made that myself. This is the RGC update with Kenya. That's all I need now is the little news thing. But basically, RCG is resolutions, goals, and challenges. I talked about it at the end of 2019, how I wanted to, one, do a couple of resolutions, which means I really, really resolved to do these things and make these changes in my life. The other things are like, these are the goals. I kind of like have an idea of some goals. And then the other things are just challenges, which I may or may not do. I got all tech savvy. Not really. This is old school. I made a little spreadsheet, which I'm going to be checking in on this sheet every week just to see, did I keep my word? Did I stay true to what I said I was going to do? And how am I doing? I'll do a little quick recap. I even got a little monthly sheet. I got to do this one too. A monthly report. Isn't that nerdy? That's so nerdy of me. I'm a nerd. I don't care. I'm a nerd. So in either case, I got my monthly report, which this is just really for my own keeping track of, and I also got this weekly one that I'll be sharing with you guys. So Kenya, what are you trying to do? I want to write a book. That's the first thing on here. I want to write a book. I'm actually thinking, because I've got a lot of like short stories and novel ideas in my head that I will get to at some point, but I think the closest thing to my heart right now and the closest thing that that I'm experiencing is YouTube. My first year on YouTube. I want to write a book on my first year on YouTube. And actually, it's like the last 2 years because like I told you guys, I had the pet channel before. it didn't go so well. Me trying to do all this eBay stuff and all that other stuff. I want to talk about my experience on it. So it's like that's at the forefront of my mind right now. Why not write about it? So keep an eye out for that. I will be working on that. Write a book. Give up dairy. Talked to Brene about this one already. The reason I want to give up dairy is because I'm trying to get off into voiceovers. I actually have I'm in my studio. I'm in my closet. I'm in my studio right now, which is my closet. I got all these blankets and stuff up. I got my professional. Ooh, I don't want to move it too much, but I got my professional little microphone set up there in this little isolation booth thing that I made. I'm really serious about that. I've been doing voices my whole life. It's really just my personality. My kids call me hyper. People call me silly. People call me crazy. Whatever label you want to put on it, I'm kind of a performer at heart. I'm a storyteller. That's what I do. I tell stories. And so I want to do that in voiceovers. But the more that I practice with this microphone, I can hear all that congestion in my nose and it comes out. And if I'm going to be doing reading, like narrating, which anybody can be a narrator, just like you listen to Audible, the books, you can be a narrator too. You can sign up for ACX and look through the books that haven't been read yet and do audition, and if they accept you, you can read on there. So I do a lot of demos that I don't share with you guys, but I do share it on my other channel, Voice Talent by Kenya. And the more I hear myself, like nobody likes to hear themselves recorded, right? But beyond that, I can hear different things that are not considered professional. So I need to give up dairy because giving up dairy gets rid of all that mucus in your body, and then I'll sound more clear. And I think it'll help my skin too. Yeah, it'll help my skin. Losing 50 pounds for health reasons and also because I want to climb Mount Fuji this year. I want to go to Japan and climb Mount Fuji, and I want to get in shape because you can't climb on no mountain and be out of shape. You will hurt yourself. But, Mount Fuji isn't really that steep, and a lot of people of all different ages can actually do it. Oh, I see some movement. What's everybody saying? They call me 40 in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. See, laughing out loud. You're welcome. Cool. I'm still the no dairy. You are my inspiration. And I remember you saying you mentioned it that you feel better after no dairy. I feel like my skin is a little bit more clear, and I can even hear it now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds kind of raspy, and it's all because of the dairy stuff. Hey Leo, hello, how are you doing? And good morning. Good morning, Miss Corey B, who just popped in. And Metro Sonic, you are new to me. You are new to me, and since you said hello, if you were in my comment section, I would give you a star. But since you are in my chat, I'm going to hopefully, whenever I'm on this laptop, it is so slow. It is so slow. I want to give you a star. Anybody got access to a star real quick? Let me see if I can pop you in on my phone. Because all new visitors that leave a comment get a star. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. I got to do it from my phone because the laptop acts all weird. It's just my little, it might seem cheesy. Maybe it is cheesy. But it's my little way of saying thank you. Thank you for joining. This is at, how do you say your name? Metro Sonic. Da, 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 da. I used to play Sonic back in the day. You get a star. Somebody probably beat me to the punch by now. There we go. There is your star. Because, I appreciate it when people take the time to actually say something. It's really nice. So, yeah, we got Metro in the house. I saw Corey came in, and then House of Key. Okay, so I said all my hellos, and hello to anybody else who pops in as I'm reading. Lose 50 pounds. I want to get in shape. I want to be healthy, and I want to climb Mount Fuji. Okay. Also, wear makeup daily. If you follow me on Instagram, it might not look like I have it on now. I do have on makeup right now. It's all off. Really, it's not like a full face. I put in some filler, eyebrow filler. I put a little bit of blush on, and I put on lipstick. I'm starting to break out, and I think it's not because of the makeup. It's because sometimes I forget to take the stuff off, and I sleep in it. Right? Like, that's not good at all. So I'm not taking the makeup off, and Also, just my skin is prone to breakouts from time to time. Let's see what else. There's something called the JLPT. For those of you who don't know, I'm studying Japanese. I want to go to Japan. I'm very intrigued by Japanese culture. I really like it, and I want to be able to speak Japanese. I got tons of books that I study with. I am subscribed to a bunch of Japanese language learning channels, and once a year, you can take a test to actually like gauge where your level is in Japanese, and you get a certificate. So that way, if you want to go to Japan or if you want to do something dealing with Japanese, you can show proof like, yes, I speak Japanese. This is my level. Level 5, level 4, level 3, level 2. When you get to level 1, that's pretty much expert level. And they only give it once a year. Me living in Texas, I would have to go down to Houston, and it's the first week of December. So I've already put my paperwork down. Well, they're not accepting applications right now, but I put down the dates that I want for my vacation, and I'm going to challenge myself by taking the JLPT. That stands for Japanese Language Proficiency Test. I want to do that. And you have to pay money for it too. It's like $60. So I want to go on a little, road trip down to Houston, which is like 4 or 5 hours, and it'll be a weekend thing. I'll probably take my daughter with me, and I just want to challenge myself to see, how seriously am I going to take it, and after studying, how well will I do? I want to learn Spanish. You should learn it. There are so many free apps. I have so many apps on my phone that are free that, some of them are games where you're just kind of like, playing games, but it's still all going in your mind. And then there's something called italki, which you can pay somebody $5 an hour or $10 an hour, depending on how long you want to study. You could just be an hour, and you can practice with a native speaker, and then you can just do stuff on YouTube too. There's lots of free ways. So do it, do it, do it. I'm giving you peer pressure. Do it. Positive peer pressure. Okay, what else is on my list? Reduce my eBay inventory by 90%. I sell on eBay. All my inventory is in my garage. This used to be part of my inventory where all my clothes and books are. There's still some books in here. I'm not putting as much effort into eBay as I used to. And with me really wanting to go heavy and hard on YouTube, and me really want to go heavy and hard on the voiceover, I think I'm actually going to try to transition into less selling and more performance-based stuff. Because all this other stuff that I want to do basically can take place right here in this closet slash studio. And if I put more energy into this, I feel like it would be a lot better. So I want to basically liquidate my eBay stuff. I'm not giving that stuff away. That is money. That is pure gold in that their garage. And so I want to sell as much as I can as quickly as possible. And of course, all those proceeds will go to my Japan trip, which is on this list at some point. Cleared my skin. That's on here. Cleared my skin. Cleared my skin. Let me just go down through the list. Travel to Japan. Climb Mount Fuji. Read my Bible daily. Complete 5 voiceover gigs. Complete at least 1 home improvement. I've been in this house for 3 years, and honestly, it looks worse than when I moved in. Oh, I feel so embarrassed. Rehome the kittens. How many people knows? Quick pop quiz. How many cats does Kenya have? Do 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 meow 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 meow. How many cats does Kenya have? Too many? But no, I want a real number. How many cats does Kenya have? Rehome my kittens. Get to 1,500 subscribers. Now, we all know to get paid on YouTube, you need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Well, by the end of this year, I want to actually get to the goal of 1,500. I don't think that's too big. I'm probably not going to meet my goal of, getting monetization in February, which is my 1-year anniversary. But I want to get to 1,500 subscribers this year. And if I put that number out there, I know I'm going to have something to work towards. Master OBS. Does anybody know what OBS is? Oh, let's see. Somebody answered some questions. I want to learn Spanish and French for me. Duolingo. Yes, a lot of people have found success with Duolingo. It's fun to learn other languages. I have a ball with other languages. I love one of my favorite languages is Portuguese. It sounds so sensual and sexy. I just love it, which to me is like a cross between Spanish and French, it sounds like. But I like that, and I like samba music in bossa nova. Life of Key Girl, I tried French. It was a fail. I got an A. I got an A in my French class, like 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, 10 years ago. But I can't speak a lick of it now. Haha, you're funny. 9. 9 or 10. Takes a lot of courage, pride, and wisdom, along with great confidence to succeed. Very true. You can do it. And it's just like Spanish, just a little different. I've been seeing dermatology and spas spent for the last 2 decades. Okay, you are close, Corey and Erica. It's 8. I had 9 cats, but that's one of the main reasons I don't have a pet channel anymore. When I had the cats and the dogs, there was an incident and I lost a cat. I'll leave it at that. But I have 8 cats. Honey is my oldest. She's the longest relationship I've ever been in with anybody. That's kind of sad. Anyways, so I've been with Honey for going on 16 years now. I've been with Honey longer than my own daughter. There's Honey, there's PJ, there's Tulip, there's Clover, there's Muffin, there's Leche Marble, and Oreo. That's all 8. So you guys were close. Let's see. Spent the last 2 in the. You're hilarious. Who's hilarious? I like you. Great sense of humor and comedy act. People have been telling me that whole life, but here's the thing. Like, I'm just being myself. When I try to be funny, it's real cringy. And it's real cheesy, and it's just not, it's not funny. When I'm trying to be funny, I think it's hilarious. But when I'm not trying to be funny, that's when people are like, oh, you're so funny. Yeah, whatever. Okay, Master OBS. Everybody who's watching me right now is watching me through OBS. OBS is Open Broadcast Source. I think that's what it is. So for people who do live streams on their laptop or computer, it's just a way to connect to the internet and YouTube or Facebook, or what else can you do it on? Instagram? There's a couple different ways you can do it. Here's the thing, like, this is the very basic setup. See my little stream thing at the bottom? Follow me on social media, subscribe, hit the like button. Those are, little tips and tricks that you can do to make your live stream a little bit more interesting. There's a lot of stuff you can do on OBS, a lot of stuff. And Scott Fichter, I think he's a techie. I don't really know. But Scott Fichter is one person that I follow, and he teaches a lot of things about OBS and how to view your analytics. And I want to become a master of OBS so that I can come on here and it'll just be like, whoa. Because, I mean, part of becoming a successful YouTuber is your personality, which I got plenty of that. I got personality at the wazoo. And then there's the content. I'm working on that. And then there's the little bells and whistles that make it a little bit more engaging. So I want to master OBS. I also want to master Excel. Why do you want to master Excel, Kenya? It's because I do want to start really taking my YouTube seriously, and also budgeting. Excel is just basically spreadsheets. Being able to put all that information in and calculate it and get like useful information that you can look at a glance and say, okay, I'm doing good over here. I need to improve this. Okay, we need to eliminate that. And I want to excel in Excel. See, I wasn't trying that time. And then complete 4 college courses with a B or higher. Next week, actually Monday, I'm going back to school. I've been in school forever. I've been in college forever, taking classes here and there. And the reason why I want to do it is because part of my multiple income stream scheme, there's the YouTube, there's voiceovers, thinking about podcasting. eBay, I think it's probably going to go away. Most of the stuff that I want to do is going to involve my laptop and or my phone. So that's voiceovers, YouTube, podcasting, and teaching. There's a way that you can make money by teaching foreign kids, usually in Asia or really anywhere, teaching foreign kids English. And all you need is either a teaching English as a foreign language certificate and or a degree. So I'm going back to school so I can get my degree. And yeah, that's that. So now that we know what the list is, let me catch up with the chat real quick, and I'm going to fill this in. And, oh, hey, look, my daughter was asking me this. She says, Mom, what are your multiple income streams? And it's right here. See that right there? YouTube, eBay, voiceovers, my own store, which I had Sleep Goodies. It didn't do too well, but I will bring it back. Sleep Goodies is me selling online sleeping stuff, pillows and eye masks and stuff like that. Why, Kenya? Why? Because I work midnights, and I've been working midnights for over 2 decades. And I know how difficult it can be to sleep in the middle of the day. Like right now, I should be asleep, but it's okay. It's okay. Or it could really be anything when you're traveling, if you're in any situation where there's too much noise or too much light or too much stimulation, or you're stressed out. I was, trying to sell products, and I still want to go back to that. But anyways, I digress. My own store, books, I said that at the top, writing books. I got some stories, y'all. I got some stories. Affiliate marketing, which will can some of those can be actually found on my website right now, 40entp.com, which is where I we'll be putting some more resources for the channel. And then, if people want to support me with affiliate stuff. And then, of course, everybody wants to get sponsors. When you are an influencer, you can get free stuff to review, give your honest review, and sometimes they actually pay you to, do it as if it was a commercial. So those are my multiple income streams, actually. And let's see how I'm doing so far on this list of New Year's resolutions. I probably need to get a weekly one because this is broken down by month, but that's okay. First one, write a book. How far have I gotten? Let's see. Happy anniversary. For next month, yeah. February 23rd is my anniversary, and I'm trying to see what I can do to do something special for it. So stay tuned for that. And if you haven't hit the like button already, because I'm not really looking at that particular part of the screen, do me a favor, leave me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It does help the stream, and it helps YouTube recognize me as an upstanding citizen on the streets of YouTube. It lets them know we should recommend her more. Everybody likes her streams. So yeah, make sure you leave a thumbs up on that. PJ is the cool cat. PJ is the cool cat. Yes, cats are wonderful. I had several feline friends visit my house at times. Kenya, have you ever tried to blog in Spanish and English? I have. Oh, welcome, Laverne Dorsey. I think you just popped in. I haven't tried to do a live stream. I take that back. I did a short Spanish thing at the end of the year. I did one video. Maybe around the summertime, you can scroll through my playlist of year one. It was a get to know me video, and it was like maybe 5 to 10 minutes long. No, it wasn't even that long. It was like a 5-minute long video, and I introduced myself. This is who I am. Da 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 da. I did it in English. Then I did another version in Spanish. So I've only done the one video in Spanish, but I do want to do more. I want to. I want to grow my audience more so that people that speak Spanish will be understanding me. I don't want to just be doing it to show off to you guys, even though it does kind of stroke my ego and makes me feel highly intelligent and smart and wise and cool. But no, I don't do too much of that on the live streams, but in the future I may. Who knows? You know what's fun? When I go into other people's live streams that conduct them in Spanish and I can text. Well, text and message. So yeah, I might be doing that in the future. And then I also have a Japanese channel, which it's called Kenya Love Japan. Y'all can subscribe to that if you want to. But I've only got one video on there. I really, really want to take my Japanese studies seriously. And so I'm going to use that channel to only speak in Japanese. Right now, the only thing over there is a self-introduction in Japanese. I think it's like 3 minutes long. But yeah. Let me see. What else? That's a great list. That's great. I formally use XSplit. I've thought about getting that one. XSplit Broadcaster on my detachable tablet, laptop, and mostly use that to go live, the Go Live app from the YouTube app on my main tablet. I have no knowledge of OBS. You can do a lot of cool stuff with XSplit too. You can do like the virtual backgrounds where it looks like you're in the office or whatever different kind of stuff. I've checked that one out. I've researched it, but I haven't used it. Laughing out loud. What is so doggone funny? I'm missing these jokes. Hello, Laverne. And college was a great challenge for me, being class of 2009, right after high school, class of 2006. Well, go on with your bad self, Metro. All right. All right, cool. Okay, how well do you guys think I have done my first week for my New Year's resolutions? And also, you know what? If you go to 40entp.com, my website, you will see also a list on there of basically my challenges, resolutions, and goals. And, I'll be updating over there too. But how well do you think I have done on these list of RCGs, resolutions, goals, and challenges? One of them pretty much I failed. It's not on this list, but it's on the list on the website. I was trying to do the Daniel fast. Well, that's your answer right there. The fact that I said I was trying, the fact that I'm talking about it in the past tense. So the Daniel fast, if anybody doesn't know, is basically it's a biblically based diet. Fasting. You're giving up meat, you're giving up sugar, you're giving up milk, you're giving up processed foods, and it's kind of like a detox, and it's difficult, and it makes you want to pray. It makes you want to pray, which is the point. You're supposed to be getting closer with God and cleansing all that bad stuff out of your body. And actually, I wanted to do the Daniel fast to reboot. I want to reboot my body because I want to get in shape and I want to eat healthier and I want to, be ready for this Fuji trip. And I do eat really junky. I eat really bad because working midnights, drinking a lot of coffee, a lot of soda and or pop, depending on where you're from, a lot of sugar and stuff to keep myself stimulated. That's not good. I need to be doing it in a natural way. Yes, you have great goal settings. Well, I'm going to tell you, for the first one, writing a book, I have made no process as far as actually putting pen to paper. And here's another thing. Tell me if you think this is cheating. Tell me if you think this is cheating. To write a book, do you personally have to write the book, or do you just need to have the book written for you? There's a such thing called a ghostwriter. A ghostwriter is somebody that you either tell your story to and they write it, like, because some people aren't very good with words. They know what they want to say, but they don't know how to put it down in a literary way. They don't know how to arrange it, or maybe they get overwhelmed, or maybe it's just too much for them and they don't have time. So if you can find a ghostwriter, you can tell them, like, spend different sessions with them and talk to them and they'll write it down, or they will record it and they'll arrange it for you. Or you can give them the general idea. Like, if it's a work of fiction, like, oh, I want to make this story about this boy who runs away from home but finds his life in, the great state of Texas after ranching on a farm, da 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 da. And they will basically take your outline and they'll make it into a story. They don't get credit for it, or they may get a mention. And it's your book, it's your story. That is your what do they call it? Intellectual property, but they just did the work for you. So do you think that's cheating for me to have a ghostwriter? Because I'm thinking about doing that. And that's the work, that's the research that I did this past week. I did research some ghostwriters. Matter of fact, um, one of them left me a message on one of the Kwanzaa videos. And I was really surprised because, I told her who I was. I said, I want to make my book. It's probably going to be about my first year on YouTube, the people I've met, the things I've done, what I've learned, what I'll change, what I'm becoming. And I gave her my channel name. And lo and behold, that same day, she popped up on one of the Kwanzaa videos and left me a message. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Fancy meeting you here. However, it was expensive. When I say expensive, I mean, like, down payment on a house expensive. I was like, whoa, because there are services that will charge you a very small fee, but you get what you pay for, right? And then there are people who will really take the time to make it sound as if you wrote it, put your personality into it, and they'll just make it, neat and professional looking. So I told her, once she gave me the fee information back, I said, I appreciate it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to move forward right now. I'll keep you in mind in the future. Thank you so much. And I'm probably not going to use a ghostwriter. You can use a ghostwriter on Fiverr. Fiverr is an application or a website where you can do a lot of stuff on Fiverr. Check that out on your own time. But again, you get what you pay for, and I don't want anybody just writing something down and then there you go. I want it to be a real good story. So that's all I've done as far as the progress for the book. I have not written anything to paper. I don't have an outline yet, but I did research ghostwriters. Let's see. My English comprehension class was a challenge. Can you give a little bit more detail on that? Are you saying that because English is not your first language, or because just all the details of grammar and structure and syntax and all that can be a bit much? Let me know what you mean. And then hello, Erica. Okay, let's see. Moving on to giving up dairy. For this week, I failed. I failed because in yesterday's video, or last night's video, when I was talking about self-promoting yourself, last night's video was proof of that, because where did I say I was just coming from? Pollo Loco. Pollo Loco is a Mexican type style restaurant here in Texas, maybe in other places in the Southwest, and they only do chicken, kind of like Chick-fil-A, like a Mexican version of a Chick-fil-A. They have chicken meals, chicken sandwiches, chicken tamales, chicken nachos. I had chicken nachos. What comes on nachos? Cheese. So yeah, failed at that. For the most part, I drink almond milk anyways. I've had candy bars lately, and milk chocolate has milk in it, so I failed there. And yeah, milk, giving up dairy, that would be a fail for this week. How about losing 50 pounds? I'm starting to use Facebook Live, you guys. I've only done it a couple times. And I think what I like about that is the fact that I can use my phone. Facebook Live lets me, little old me, use my phone for mobile uploads. And so if I've just got something that I want to update really quick, I can go on there and do it. And let me see. I did a Facebook Live where I did like my measurements and I stood on the scale. And I also did a quick Instagram post, the little boomerang effect. And you just see my little chubby toes stepping on the scale and back. So as of Monday, I'm 250 pounds. I know a lady's not supposed to tell her age or her weight. Get over it. I'm 41 years old. I'm 250 pounds. That's the real deal. That's one thing you guys should know about me by now. I will tell you what is really going on with me. I might overshare. Sometimes I might be oversharing, but it's real. It's me. This is the real me. So I'm 250 pounds as of Monday, and I'm probably when I get off of here, I'll do an update on Facebook Live and or on Instagram just to give the quick the gist of it. The way my setup is right now, I can't show you guys live, but I can do snapshots and or the little boomerang effect, and then I will be updating that on the website. So if you haven't checked out the website already, check that out. How have I been doing with my Wear Makeup Daily challenge? I'm holding this up as if you could see it, but the light is kind of blurring it out. Here's my little goals list that I went to the library and I printed out my little list. So I'm going to stop holding that up because I know you guys can't see that, but I'm going to put it here so I can see it myself. How have I been doing with the Wearing Makeup Daily? Good. I have worn makeup every day for the last 9 days. It's January 10th, but this is yesterday's face because, like I said, I work nights, so everything for me is a day ahead. Well, what have you done? Well, you have done. Oops, I'm missing. You have done something. I gotta make this thing bigger because it's like making me skip down. Well, you have to do what's best and necessary by all means. You've been eating cheesesteak? No. But now that you mention, I'm probably going to go get one. There's this really good place up in Bedford, which is where I used to live. I love Bedford. If you're coming to Texas, settle in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, go to HEB. That's all I'm saying. There's this place in Bedford called Fred's Philly Cheesesteak, and the people are actually from New Jersey or New York. Oh, I know that's wrong to get the two places mixed up. I'm so sorry. But anyway, he's from the Northeast. Anyways, Fred's Philly Cheesesteaks, and they have the best. So now that you've said that, I'm going there just to let you know it's your fault. I know you had something. I watched your video from yesterday. Yeah, those chicken nachos were pretty good. Somebody's laughing out loud. Who's that, Leo? Referring to your grammar and paragraph plus signs in English comprehension and have approved a month later during my college years. Okay. And then, hey, Leo. Yeah, wearing makeup every day. I did it. Today, all I did was the filler. I've got this, like, color stuff. It's not a pen. It's, like, paint. It's not paint, but you know what I mean. I did a little filler on my eyebrows because my eyebrows are faint at the ends. I did that. I did some blush. And I did lipstick. I really want to get into the habit of doing the BB cream because I do have, my face doesn't break out a whole lot, but when it does, it scars. Even when I don't pick with my face, it scars. And so that BB cream is real light coverage just to give me an even look. I did that a couple times, but I don't do it all the time. But I've worn makeup every day for the last 9 days. If you want proof, go look at Instagram. There's one day that's a little bit off because I was rushing out. I got to be to work at 10. And because I was I had taken the pictures at home, but I hadn't had time to throw them up, on the internet because I've only got Wi-Fi here at the house and I don't have Wi-Fi on my phone. I had to wait till I get to work for it to kick back in on my phone. And of course, I can't be playing on my phone. I gotta get to work. I'm trying to get there on time. And I think I uploaded it right at midnight. So at one of those days, it actually shows like, if somebody wants to really take a not a microwave, if somebody wants to take a magnifying glass and look at all them days, like, you missed a day. I didn't miss a day. I did wear it that particular day, but it didn't upload until after midnight because that's when I had my break. And yeah, so that's on Instagram every single day. I will be posting. It's not gonna be all that. There's another lady that I follow here on YouTube. Her name is Brenda G's Designs. She's a hilarious lady. And she does this thing called Heifer Haven. It's like a little 3 to 5 minute segment where she gives out advice and she says, I told you it was going to be free advice. I didn't tell you it was going to be good advice. That's how I feel about my makeup. I told you I was going to wear makeup every day. I didn't say it was going to be cute. I didn't say it was going to look good. I didn't say it was going to be, on fleek. Do they still use that anymore? On fleek? Or beat face. I'm so out of the chimes. But anyways, I didn't say it was gonna be good makeup. I just said it was gonna be makeup. So that I did accomplish. So that is a good check mark for the Wear Makeup Daily. Taking the JLPT test, I can't really gauge that because it's only once a year, but I can gauge how often I study Japanese throughout the week. I have not studied Japanese in over a month. Why? Because Vlogmas came and took over my life. And I was normally studying it a little bit every day at work and or listening to it on my phone or playing games on my phone. I did not do good with Japanese this week because I didn't study at all. So that is a reduce my eBay inventory by 90%. What is my progress toward that? Well, I made a sale of 2 things 2 days ago, and I have a sale today. I actually sold a Chicago Bulls jersey. So when I get off of here, I'm going to go wrap that up and send that out. What I really want to do is be more present on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm probably not going to list too much more on eBay. If you do eBay right, you can make it lucrative, but it's time consuming. And like I said, I think I'm going to try to really fine tune my focus so that I still want multiple income streams, but I really need to do it in a smarter way so that I'm kind of in the same space. So let's say, here's my multiple income streams. I can go like this, boom, 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 instead of getting up and going into another room, boom, getting up and going into my kitchen, boom, getting up and going to my, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's figuratively speaking. I don't want to have to go all these different physical spaces and change my pace of what I'm doing. I want all of this to come together like real smooth. So I do want to eliminate my eBay inventory. I'm not going to list too much on eBay, but I'm probably going to use Facebook Marketplace more. And I'm thinking about doing an auction. How do you think I can do that? I'm thinking about doing a live auction either here on YouTube. I got to look at the rules and policies to see if that's okay, and or Facebook. I saw a couple months ago some lady, she was selling jewelry and handbags, and she was doing it live on Facebook. A lot of my stuff is kind of junky, nowhere near nice stuff like this lady, but she was actually able to sell it. So somehow, some way, I want to make a big thing about it and probably do it live. Somehow incorporate it into YouTube where I'm reducing my inventory. I like eBay. It's fun. It's nice every once in a while when I get $20 in my account or $10 in my. I got almost $200 right now just from this month and last month, but it's dividing my attention. So how have I done on my eBay inventory? I sold 3 things between yesterday and today, or 2 days ago and today. How am I doing with clearing up my skin? Well, obviously, I told you I'm breaking out. I'm breaking out because I'm falling asleep with the makeup on, and I even woke up a couple times when my eyes felt like they were stuck together because I forgot to take this mascara stuff off. This mess. I think I might end up going with the lashes after all, you guys. Those lashes, I'm afraid of that glue. That glue makes me nervous. But at least I can peel them off and I'm done. But with this mascara stuff, it's hard for me to take it off, or maybe I'm not using the right products. Or if I fall asleep in them, it's all gunked up in my eyeball. Oh man, I gotta get better. And I don't have a routine. If anybody has a routine or products to suggest, you can let me know. I will try it out. I want to do the Korean method. If anybody's heard about that, Koreans are known to have really good skin. It has nothing to do with their ethnicity. It's because of the routines that they use and the products they use. And I've seen some reviews on their stuff, and I'm thinking I might want to try one of those, but I failed for this week. Keeping my skin clean, I failed. Let's see. I visit Texas at several occasions, and I haven't visited these states since 2017. It was the last time. Well, how'd you like it? I love Texas. I love Texas. I'm so happy to be in Texas. I love Michigan. It's my home state. I know. I love the changing of the colors. I like being right there next to Canada. There's a lot of things I like about Michigan, but I love Texas. There's just so much to do down here. And I want to travel more in Texas so I can really get to know it. Facial has been improving, I see. Maintaining your looks and beauty as well. I'm trying. I'm putting in a little bit more effort. And even though the makeup isn't all that, I feel a difference. And I'm getting reactions from my coworkers. I'm probably gonna make a video on that too, but I'm getting reactions. I'm getting reactions on my hair too, as many of you have been noticing. I've been covering up my hair, and some of the looks are very distinctive. Feel free to ask, don't hold back. There are some of my coworkers are very blunt, and they just don't care. They don't hold back. But yeah, any questions or comments, concerns, let me know. I will answer them. Because like I said, I'm open and honest. Maybe a little too honest sometimes. I'm from Chicago, born and raised for 15 years, and it has been 18 years since I moved out of Illinois and moved to Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind goes raining. You know I had to do that, right? Anyways, okay, moving on. My son performed in Oklahoma in elementary school. Travel to Japan. Now, that's another one of those goals that I can't really like gauge because you either go or you don't go. This week, I have been doing research on what to do there. I want to climb Mount Fuji, and so getting there is one part of the plan. Itinerary is another thing once I get there. And my daughter has decided to go with me. At first, she said, no way, no how. You're not going to put me on no mountain, no way. My son also declined. My son was like, I'm not dying on the side of a mountain. I'm like, come on now. What happened to YOLO? You're all YOLO, man. Well, you only climb once. You only go to Japan once. But he declined, and my daughter declined because she's like, nope, sounds like too much work. No. But then she's into Japan like me. She likes anime. She likes the arts. She likes a lot of the cool stuff about Japan. She's like, well, who's going to watch me while you're gone? I said, your brother you guys can take care of each other. I got a mountain to climb. I'm on a mission here. And then last week, I can't remember what we were saying exactly, but she was like, okay, if I go and climb this mountain, can we do some of the other fun stuff? I said, of course. We're not just going to the mountain and coming back home. It's going to be a vacation. We're going to go there. We're going to sightsee. We're going to, relax and just, enjoy the environment. And I want to climb my mountain. That's my own personal challenge. More quick story. Yesterday, so I'm trying to plan it out, which is the point I'm getting to. I'm trying to plan it out, and this is the progress I'm getting. I discovered yesterday my job has discounts for traveling. My job, which will remain unnamed, has discounts on traveling and things like that. So initially, I wanted to give some work, I wanted to give my business to a fellow YouTuber. Her name is Life of Steph. If you don't know her, you can check her out. She is a vlogger in Florida, and I discovered in one of her more recent lives, actually it was a replay that I was on. I don't remember. But she is a travel agent. So I was like, okay, I want to give her my business. But then I found out that my job does discounts. And from what I can see, they are deep discounts. So I'm sorry, Life of Steph. Let me hit you up next time. But I'm gonna see what opportunities I can take advantage of with my job, because the flight and accommodations, a hotel that I can see they're so good. They're the price of the ticket. So I'm like, whoa, I got to go with the job. And man, I start talking and then I get off track. Oh, okay, so my daughter. So I'm making these plans, and I tell my daughter yesterday, and I'm like, okay, because she's like, Mom, when are we gonna go? I said, I think we want to go maybe the second or third week of August. If you don't know, the 2020 Olympics are in Tokyo, Japan this year. It's going to be off the chain in Japan, in Tokyo. It's going to be super crowded, and it's going to be super expensive. So I'm trying to do it to where, like, one, I'm not getting caught up in the Olympics crowd. And then two, how can I avoid not paying, 3 times the amount for a hotel and flight? I'm not even trying to go there. I'm trying to go over here to the mountain. And so the Olympics are over August 9th. The Paralympics start right after, but I noticed a deep drop that week after. So we're going to go about the week after the Olympics. I don't know the exact dates yet. And I told my daughter, I said, I'm trying to arrange it so that when we get there, we'll have a day of rest, and then we can start the mountain the next day. It's going to be a 2-day climb. You can climb it in a day, but it's a 2-day climb. We're going to climb one day, and then by the time we reach the summit, it will be your birthday, and you can celebrate your birthday at the top of the mountain. She said, what? I don't want to be on no mountain on my birthday. I'm trying to chill and relax on my birthday. I don't want to be huffing and puffing and sweating up no mountain. I said, are you serious? You don't want to climb a mountain on your birthday? She said, no, mama, no. I don't want to climb the mountain at all, but I'm going along with you. Don't make me climb the mountain on my birthday, mama. I'm like, well, I'll be doggone. So so that's that little side story. The progress that I'm making is that I did find out that my job has discount tickets, and I am looking at this particular website organization that they conduct tours. So they do the trip going up the mountain as a guide, and there's huts. Like I said, it's a 2 day climb, and there's little huts along the way that you can stay in like little restaurants and accommodations and things like that. So that is my update for the travel of Japan in the Mount Fuji climb. Is I'm doing a little bit more research, and I'm just about ready to buy my ticket. And the way my job works, you can submit your vacations for the entire year all at once. There's like a window that opens up, and after that, it's like first come, first serve. So I have to wait till next month. But I'm going to buy my tickets either this week or next week because I don't want the prices to go up again. Let me check in with the chat room again. You're very determined and dedicated. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hope everything works out in the future. Stay tuned and you shall see. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And share me with all your friends so they can see me climb the mountain. Okay, here's another thing. Is this cheesy? Is this inappropriate? Or is this cool? Or is it just like, oh my goodness. When I get to the top of the mountain, I want to sing Climb Every Mountain. I've been practicing every day this week. Every day this week. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every byway until you find your dream. I know I don't have that great of a singing voice, but for some reason I'm like compelled. Like I wanna climb this mountain in Japan, and when I get to the top of the mountain, I'm gonna sing Climb Every Mountain. Wouldn't that just be appropriate? But there's a caveat. So in Japan is very much known to be a respectful and polite society. They're extremely considerate in so many ways that would like boggle our minds here as Westerners. So I don't want to be this foreigner going over there and being all loud and rowdy at the top of the mountain. Climb every mountain. You know, they'll be like, get this foreigner out of here. I don't know. I want to do that. I might try to do it as a voiceover because I want to take footage while I'm over there. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything live, but I do want to take footage and share all of that with you guys. And I don't know why. I want to do that. I want to climb Mount Fuji and I want to sing at the top of the mountain. Climb every mountain, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. Can't you just see me doing that? I can see me doing that. Anyway, so that's the progress for Mount Fuji. Okay, how about reading my Bible every day? Well, I've been reading my Bible every day, and there's proof. I've been doing it as a live stream. When I get home in the morning, I come here in my little studio and I am reading the New Believer's Bible. I know this isn't for everybody, so there's going to be some people that are not going to follow me for this part, but this is what I'm doing on my channel because I'm having trouble finding time for all these goals and stuff that I'm doing, but I'm like, I'm on YouTube every day. I'm on YouTube every day, all day. But I can't make time for the Bible that I said I'm going to read? Ding. Why don't you read the Bible on YouTube? But Kenya, that's going to be unpopular and uncool. What about the atheists, the agnostics, and the other people with other religions? Well, they don't have to watch. Just do it. Okay, good idea. And so here I am every morning reading the Bible. And I got a little thumbnail that I specially made for it. So that's been doing good. Initially, all I really wanted to do was every day when I wake up in the afternoon, because I work nights, work at night, come home, do what I got to do, go to sleep, wake up, say my prayers. Well, say my prayers before I go to bed. Say my prayers when I wake up, read my Bible, and go about my business. It's when I wake up, I'm not putting God first the way I said I would. Just to put it blunt, I'm not putting God first the way I said it would. because I really wanted to start my day off. Well, my day being the opposite of everybody else's. I wanted to start my day off reading the Bible and being in prayer and, just trying to get my faith strong. And it hasn't been working out that way, but it has been working out. So I'm give that a big thumbs up for reading the Bible every day. Yes. And there's proof. Look at the playlist. Okay, next. Completing 5 voiceover gigs. So I want to get into voiceovers. I've mentioned it before. Anybody can do voiceovers. Voiceovers is not just doing silly voices. Hi, my name is Kenya. Come and watch the live stream. Okay. It's not about that. That's part of it. That's like a very small part of it. You can do radio gigs, commercials on the radio. You can do voiceovers for other people's podcasts and YouTube. You can read books. Technically, me reading the Bible every day on a live stream, that's a voiceover. That's a voiceover. Only thing is, it's not on a, MP3 download or anything like that. But I guess technically somebody could download me and just listen to the Bible. Who knows? I'm providing a free service. I just thought about that. At the end of the year, all this is going to be in a playlist. And if somebody wanted to, they can listen to the entire Bible read by the narrator, Kenya. See, there we go. So I'm working on my voiceovers by reading the Bible, which is like, I wasn't even trying to do it that way. But I'm on ACX. ACX is owned or in collaboration with Audible. Anybody who listens to Audible, you can download books and listen to them. Those people that read those books are people just like me. They are not special. They're not all celebrities. They're just regular people who went to the site, found a book that they found interesting, auditioned, which means, they recorded their voice and they sent in the MP3 to the author. The author listened to it and they said yes or no. And then you sign a contract and you either get a royalty share or a flat payment. My progress so far is there is a book. Let me see if I can do this real quick. There is a book. I got it bookmarked over here. So if anybody pops up in the chat, I can't see you right now because I'm switching over to this other screen. And you can check this out yourself if you're ever interested in it or somebody else who is interested. It is ACX. ACX. Matter of fact, I'm going to copy the link if I can. There's so much open on my screen. I know my computer is working hard. Like, you got too much going on, can you? All right. Okay, here we go. ACX.com, part of Audible. This book is called Progeny. And let me pop back over real quick so I can, anybody who wants to hop over there later on, you can check it out. Where am I at now? I lost my screen. Lord have mercy, help me. I got so many things open that I lost my screen. Restore the chat. Yes. Where's my chat go? Okay. This is and don't leave now. Don't leave me now. Check it out later. Because then it'll make it look like my live stream is emptying out because people have lost interest. But anyways, if you do leave, just come right back. Okay, so this is the book that I'm trying to read, and it's called Progeny. Progeny by Mac Little. It's sci-fi. I love sci-fi. And my progress for the voiceovers is that I've looked up this book. I downloaded the script. On the side here, well, it says about this title. It tells you about the book. It tells you the audition information, and then you can download it. I downloaded it. I practiced it a couple of times to myself. I'm already in my studio. I need to clean up some stuff on my software because even though it's quiet in here, for it to be truly professional sound, it has to be like perfect. So I got to work out some of the tweaks with that. But and I did do an unlisted version of this on my other channel, Voice Talent by Kenya, just to see how it would turn out. Let's see. Where's the script? Well, I won't read the script to you, but I'll just read the little synopsis. I gotta get in voiceover mode now. Let's see if I can read the screen. Zenobia Grant, doctor, daughter, lover, warrior, and not quite human. Zen has been trained from birth to defend herself against a terrible threat, and to be careful to not injure the fragile humans that surround her. She uses her skills to heal, not harm, and to keep the questions that haunt her at bay. Zen doesn't know what she really is or what happened to her mother, but the answers will put her in the crosshairs of some of the world's most powerful and malevolent beings in existence. Jinn, dampers, and vampires all stalk Zen for their own reasons. Visions inspired by an ancient book lead her to discoveries not only of who and what she is, but it identifies the creatures who attack her and her family. What it doesn't tell her is how to defeat them before any more loved ones are destroyed. Set against the rich tapestries of the ancient world and present day, Progeny is an epic journey of self discovery, love, and betrayal. So that's like a little 2 minute synopsis. And actually, the demo that you would send in to the author, it's like a 5 minute read. And right now, I'm doing a lot of spitting. I'm doing a lot of my voice is tense because I haven't drank anything warm to relax my muscles. It's like a whole thing to prepare for it. And you want your best voice. And you send it in. If they say yes, they say yes. If no, then you go on to the next one. And then I need to do an entire book, like the reading of an entire book. It says the estimated length of this book is 12 hours. Now, you don't read for 12 hours straight. You do it like a job. You read for an hour or two, take a break. Next day, you read for an hour or two, take a break. Read for an hour or two. And then once you put everything together, you need to edit it. Like sometimes you might make a mistake or fumble or mispronounce something. You got to go in and edit that stuff out. And so, yeah, it's a whole nother job in itself, which is why I said I probably need to get away from eBay and just focus on me and my studio. So that's the progress that I've made for the voiceover gigs. Is I have practiced with this particular demo. Even right now, I feel all that congestion in my nose. I should probably go spit, but I'm not right now. But all of that will go away when I stop eating cheese, and that way it will come out more clearly. I am so lost. Oh my goodness. Where's my chat room? I don't see anybody. I got too many things open. All right, let's see. Cetaphil Daily Cleanser is a dermatologist recommendation. Neutrogena has great moisturizer that won't clog your pores, containing UVA and UVB. Okay, I will check that out. Me and my older cousin, mentor of martial arts, ninjutsu, wanted to go to Japan someday. You should. Put it on your list of things to do. In Japan, they have amazing food. Yes. Clothes and so many other places you can visit, especially animated stores. Yes, in Akihabara. Their emperor and their history. Emperor Meiji. Yeah, like the castle is still standing. I like the Olympics. I myself used to be an athlete, running track, and field from 1994 to 2006. I still continue to keep track of training and other techniques, and since then, good for you. The more you stay active, the healthier you stay, and the younger you stay. It was great to meet you. I will catch you later. Hope you have a blessed day. You too. Thank you so much. Feel free to come back anytime. You are welcome here. Thank you so much. All right, let me finish the rundown of this list. Right now, I'm on the voiceover gigs. I just gave you the update on that. How about home improvements? So, I have no floor. I have no floor because a year and a half ago I had flooding. I pulled up on my tile and on my carpet, and I haven't put anything else down because my oldest cat has accidents, and I'm trying to come up with a solution where I don't get something really nice put down that she's going to keep going back to. So, with her being kind of old, I'm sort of kind of waiting for that time for Kitty having to call her. But then again, I'm like, I don't want to keep going, all this time without any floors. So my one home improvement of the year is probably going to be either getting new floors or maybe just fixing up my room because I want to do more, not, I was going to say podcasting. I want to do more live streams outside of this box. Sometimes it's claustrophobic. It really is. And I want natural light, not a ring light. So I'm probably going to do the home improvement either as my floors or my room, paint and, making it nice in there. And the progress that I've made, so far, nothing. But that's what I want to do. Rehome the kittens. Yeah, say it ain't so. Can you say it ain't so? You like kittens. I thought you loved your kitten. I love my cats. But the last 3 cats that I got them through my son, who got them through a friend. And the only reason why I got them is because, one, this particular person was kind of irresponsible and kept letting their cat have litter after litter after litter and didn't ever get them, nipped and tucked. And so the first two times he offered me kittens, I said no. This cat kept having kittens, and I was like, oh, these poor cats are going to go, to the shelter. They'll probably be euthanized. And I still said no, but then he showed me the kittens, and they pulled on my heartstrings, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I love black cats. And I was like, once he showed me, and they were these little black fur balls, I was like, yes, I will take 3, because she had a litter of 5. I'm like, okay, I've just saved 3 cats' lives. But honestly, it's not that I can't take care of them. I can, but the last 3 kittens are actually bullying one of my other cats who was here before, so she has rights. And I just think they would be better off um, in another home. 2 of them I want to keep together. The 2 they all stay together. They're very, very loving toward each other. They stick together, and they get along with all the other cats. But this one cat, they gang up on her all the time, and that's not a life for her, right? She's living in terror every day. So I want to rehome my kittens. The progress that I've made on that is I've gone on one website. It's called My Kitty Home or My Home Kitty or My Little Kitty or something like that. And I put up little profiles for them so that people that are actually looking to adopt cats will get them. I don't want to just take them to the shelter. That's the easiest way, I know. But, when animals are not adopted within a certain amount of time, they do have to put them down. And I'm trying to be ethical about it because I made a promise to all my little kitty friends that I was going to be their forever home. And I want to be to the best of my abilities, but I don't like the atmosphere that's with the cats. So, yeah. That's the progress I made on that. I went on that little app. I'm probably going to go a little bit more on social media and talk with people who are willing and able to actually take care of some new cats. Let's see what else. 1,500 subscribers. What is my progress on that? Well, just like I told you in yesterday's video, I am talking about myself all the time. Everywhere I go. It's like almost second nature now. Like I say I have social anxiety, and I still do. But when it comes to talking about my YouTube channel, all that goes away. Like, I'm not shy anymore. I'm just like, man, I gotta make this money. I gotta make this channel grow. So everywhere I go, I say, hey, are you into YouTube? Do you watch YouTube? Oh, you want to watch a cool channel? Hey, it's called 40 Entrepreneur Drive. And if I'm wearing my shirt, I will show them the shirt. So I've met about 20 people this week. And I think at least 2 or 3 people have subscribed from me talking to myself. So that is my progress. Within December, I think I got like 60 new subscribers because of Vlogmas, vlogging every day in December. I got 60 new subscribers for that, and so I'm way over the 500 mark now. I'm like more than halfway there, and I think I'm like 15 away from 600 now. At least I was. It goes up and down, but I'm making progress toward that. I'm probably not gonna make monetization by my year, which means my time is gonna start over. Boo. But oh well. How am I doing on OBS? I'm live streaming every day, and I'm getting more and more familiar with it. There are classes that you can take. There are YouTube videos that you can watch. I have not done any of those, but I am using it every day, and I'm trying to do different special effects every day. And so that's my progress on that. Mastering Excel. Well, I made this sheet. That's about it. I could probably watch more YouTube videos on that, but I have not made any progress on that. Completing 4 college courses. I haven't started class yet. Class starts Monday. I've got 2 classes on the same day. I wanted to make it an all day. I didn't want to spread it out all through the week because I didn't want to stress myself out all week. But I got those 2 classes on one day, and that's that. That is my. Pardon me. Pardon me. That is my progress for the week. That is how well I'm doing. I'm doing better than I thought in some areas. In other areas, I'm really disappointed. The Daniel fast isn't on here. I really did think that I was going to have more discipline. I've done fasting before. It's not my first time fasting. This time around, my mind just isn't in it. I just don't have the discipline. So if I don't, and I keep trying to start over and over again. If I don't do the Daniel fast in January, I'll pick it up again at some point throughout the year. Yeah. Thank you so much to those who have joined the chat. Let me check the chat room again real quick before I say my goodbyes. Because, didn't I just say I had to do something after this? I said I was going to do something. Oh, the Facebook Live, so I can do a quick weigh-in. And like I said, I started off at 250.2, and I don't remember what the measurements are, but they are on the other Facebook thing. And probably go to sleep at that point. Let's see. It was great to meet you. Okay, Laverne Dorsey says, get anything but carpet. Oh, I'm not getting carpet. Something easy to clean, something to mop up spills and accidents, and you can still have a great look. Here's the thing. So, cats' urine is very acidic. So even if I get something hard like tile, if I don't clean it up right away over time, because, cats, when they smell something, smell their urine, they go back to that same spot. If I don't get it up right away, just that little bit of urine will start to etch. They call it etching. Will start to etch away the surface of the tile. I don't know if you can treat tile with something so that it will repel it. I was even thinking wood floors might be cool, because when you get wood floors, you can wax them. Water and oil don't mix, right? So if I get wood floors and I keep them waxed, the puddle will stay on top. Of course, I still got to get it up really fast so that it doesn't, stain the wax and make the wax still hold on to that smell. But I have to come up with a solution where it can be easily cleaned and where it won't hold that odor. There's a couple of other things I would like to get vinyl tiles or vinyl planks. One person that came out, they told me that, they snap together, snap, snap, snap. They said, oh, you can clean it up real quick, and any liquid that goes in between there, you can take them apart and, clean. Who's trying to take their floor apart? Really? Who's trying to? They said, well, if you ever have flooding again, which I'm not because I got that issue resolved, who wants to take their floors apart? This isn't Legoland. This is my home. When I have it down, it's going to be a solid surface that I don't want to have to do that. But I understood what she was saying. So I'm either going to get my because right now I have nothing but concrete down. I can either get my concrete polished, which has a very professional look. When you go out to Walmart, you look down at the ground, that's polished concrete. And you can see all the little beads of stone in it, and it has a nice little look. I can either get polished concrete where they put some kind of coating on it to protect it. I can get epoxy, or I can get the tile. But in either case, this one cat, the issue, I gotta figure it out. And I have been looking up different looks online, Pinterest and things like that. I'm constantly looking. I know the look I want to go for. I just don't want it to be ruined. I don't want it to be ruined. Let me check out what's going on in the analytics. Let's see. I have 6 viewers. I want to say to all the. At one point I had 11 people in here. Hot dog. Well, thank you for all those 11 people who stopped in, and thank you for the 6 who are still hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. At this point, my throat is getting raw because I just read for an hour. I just read the Bible for an hour and some odd minutes, and now I'm talking with you guys. Oh my gosh, I've been on for an hour or two? An hour and 15 minutes? Hot dog. Yeah. I think I'm going to start bringing hot tea in here to keep my voice muscles relaxed. Thank you so much for next week. Stay tuned for next week's update. This is going to be my Friday thing. Every Friday I'm going to check in, let you know what kind of progress I've made. Also throughout the week, don't forget to follow me on social media. I will be doing the makeup, the makeup look on my Instagram. I will be doing probably some weigh-ins either on Instagram or Facebook. I also use Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter. I'm probably just going to be putting random stuff on there. Like, I put on there, I think the last couple things I put on Twitter was I messed up on the Daniel fast. So you can keep up with my progress on those social media outlets. Don't forget to share me with your friends so that I can reach my goal of 1,500 subscribers. I want to do it as organically as possible. I'm doing a lot of footwork myself, just talking about myself to all these different people, letting them know, hey, this is what I do. Would you mind watching me? Let me know what you think. If I'm any good, subscribe. If I'm any good, share me with your friends. And you can do the same thing too. Thank you so much for watching. And now it's time to do some other stuff. Let me know what you think about my theme song too. The theme song that I've been doing on my other one. It's called Entrepreneur Drive 40, Entrepreneur Drive, Entrepreneur Drive 40, Entrepreneur Drive, Entrepreneur Drive 40, Entrepreneur Drive. Thanks for watching, share, like, and subscribe. Thanks, and don't forget to follow me on social media.